against it because you're running away from people on it.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. And then open down the middle of the field. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
Brandon, I think we can see early on they're making a concerted effort to get him the football. So to me, that means they like the matchup that they have. They feel like he's better than the guys that are covering him.
2 plays, 2 passes. We'll see if they go back to that well. Off the play fake to Kamara. It's Breeze. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there at the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
He's across midfield.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on 3rd. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
A gain of 3.
Now that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the 1st down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Breeze. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. He gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Here's Breeze to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37, 30, past the 20. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings us one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football, but at the same time you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. So 1st and goal from the 9-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Chargers have taken a first-quarter lead. Michael Badgley on for the extra point. And the Chargers grab the 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Chargers 7, Saints nothing. Michael Badgley to kick off for the Chargers.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And we will not see a run back here from Harris.
At their own 25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. On play action, it's Breeze. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Every time Michael Thomas makes a catch, I can't help but marvel about the 2019 season. 149 catches, but how about the receiving yardage? 1,725 yards. I don't care what the game plan was on defense, Michael Thomas found a way to beat it.
They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Alvin Kamara hit the NFL with a bang, had double-digit touchdowns in his first 2 seasons. Now, production fell off a little bit last year. Just 6 times did he find the end zone. But his ability to run it and catch it out of the backfield makes him hard to cover. Look for a bounce-back season in 2020.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Tillery on the stop.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Breeze will get this one underneath to Kamara. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. They'll get the first down and more inside the 20. Touchdown, New Orleans! Alvin Kamara, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
29-yard line.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want, but on the defensive side of the ball, you scramble a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
He'll have a first down past the 40. The 40, 20, 10, and he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Chargers have taken the lead.
For the extra point.
Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one.
Fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Michael Davis.
The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. Still going. And for the moment, this will be a first down. Well, we have a marker on the field. Let's see if this stands. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating? The guys who just gave up that play.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Chargers 14, Saints 7.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. You know you waiting.
Following the penalty, it's Kamara. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a first down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Running with Kamara. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. A 10th carry for Kamara. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. Got a man. He finds Sanders. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Breeze on the draw, gives to Kamara. And he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd down. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
Now Breeze throwing on 2nd down. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. dropping the hammer off the edge.
It's now
I love how Melvin Ingram plays the game with toughness and a motor that absolutely will not quit. Knows how to get around all types of obstacles to get to the quarterback. He's had at least 7 sacks a season going back to 2015 and been a Pro Bowler for 3 straight years.
3rd and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here. Now a play fake. Breeze escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. So 2 third down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down.
incomplete.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. A 39-yard punt, return of 5, and it'll be Charger football here as they take over.
23-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Now, right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
On first down, it's Herbert. He's going to wind up and air it out. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And he will take it across midfield and down to 45. Wow, so wipe out the INT roughing the passer. What a disaster.
An absolute disaster, and you hope their lockers are not right next to each other for the postgame. Safe to say one is not buying the other dinner.
Out of the gun, Eckler running it. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
14. First down, Chargers.
Herbert on first down now. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Complete to Scotty.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. And this one complete on the slant route. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? On first down, Justin Herbert. And find Miller. That's complete. And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. To the air again, Herbert. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Herbert back to the air. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That pick hurts a little extra because it was 3rd down. You were already in field goal range.
You know what he's going to hear all night, all next week? Situational football. Understand what's going on, because you expressed it perfectly. 3 points were in their hip pocket. They had those. Now, those went by the wayside. You cannot make those kind of mistakes.
That's what you call a rookie mistake. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 5-yard line.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Shotgun now for Breeze. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Breeze now to throw. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Play action. Breeze. But it's caught on the right side of Smith. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They fake the give. Here's Breeze. And they get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. Taken in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Now a pass here caught by Hunter Henry. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A big play on the catch and run covering 34 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Ball carrier. He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Here's Herbert now on 2nd down. And that is incomplete.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Out of the gun, Herbert to the right side, complete to Miller. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. It's a 1st down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. Now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Hunter Henry, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On second down, Eckler. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
On the tackle. A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert, and it's complete. Henry, and down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Herbert hooking up with Henry that time for the Charger first.
First down, Charger.
When Hunter Henry entered the league, people were really looking for him to establish himself as one of the best tight ends in the NFL. Ability to run and catch and make plays in open space, but the biggest obstacle he's had is just staying on the field. Ended up missing all of 2018 due to injury. When he's right, he is one of the better tight ends and better targets in the AFC West.
10 more there and another first down. They'll try the ground game with Jackson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Justin Jackson, his first touchdown on the year. For the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Here's Badgley now to try to add the PAT. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Chargers 21, Saints 7.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And we will not see a run back here from Harris.
At their own 25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They're down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Breeze. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards there, good for his Saints first down. Now a first down carry, it's Kamara. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Taken down.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Again, it's Kamara. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And nearly picked off there, almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face, coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Breeze going to try and throw on 3rd down. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Kenneth In there to record the second sack of his young NFL career.
A 58-yard attempt.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Down here in the third quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, and one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses. It's the second miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
Herbert setting up to throw on first down. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown. Rico Gafford, his second touchdown on the season. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead.
We see this route all the time, but when it's well executed, it's a beauty.
It feels like the fade takes forever to develop, like that ball is just hanging in the air.
And the reason why is that the receiver is trying his best to work the defender inside and give himself space to fade away from him and catch the football. And that's exactly what happened there.
5-yard line. The Saints take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. Let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
Now Breeze. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now here live in New Orleans. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. And heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Desmond King picks it, and they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Scotty Miller, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the interception by the Chargers D leads to a touchdown. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And we will not see a run back here from Harris.
Their own 25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one. They'll probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. The tight end Josh Hill was the target. And it's 2nd down.
25-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for.
Now Breeze. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Left side here to Sanders. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
That's another Saints 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50.
The busy night continues for Kamara. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Ball carrier.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
On play action. Now Breeze. On the crossing route, complete. And Smith. And he'll be just a yard or two shy of the 30. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
On first down, Breeze. And this is caught at the 8. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. 23 yards, the final tally.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column, but as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Alvin Kamara, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Saints make some inroads here to that deficit. Now Breeze will bring the Saints offense up to go for 2 here. They'll turn to Kamara. They're going to try and run. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chargers 35, Saints 13.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the fourth. They started on the ground with Eckler. He's got a first down past the 30. And finally brought down at the 34-yard line. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down from the 34 now. Here's first and 10. A shotgun snap for Herbert. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster.
Touchdown, New Orleans! Josh Hill, his first touchdown on the year. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
They'll try and run it here. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Chargers 35, Saints 19.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
On the return, the Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on second down. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. The 20, 10, and he's in for a Charger touchdown. Rico Gafford, 77 yards. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Breeze now. We'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. Looking long for Thomas. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
We always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
The Charger drive about to get going. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a 1st. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. On 1st down, Justin Herbert going deep this time for Miller. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Scotty Miller, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the fumble recovery leads to 6 points for the Chargers. He's been a frequent target, and with catches like that, one-handed in the end zone, I'd keep going his way.
And he's doing it every which way, isn't he? 2 hands, and in this case, we just saw it with 1 hand. Almost reminds me of a great return of service guy in tennis. No matter how you whack it at it, it comes back at you. In this case, it just envelops it and brings it in.
Their own 25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Now Breeze finding Kamara. And some room to run now. And they get this run past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
The 37-yard line.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now Kamara. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Credit the tackle there to Uchenna Nwosu.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Now a play fake. Breeze. Flush to his right. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty as a result of that hit there.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. On the ground, this is Kamara. And he'll get this down only to the 18. It's Melvin Ingram on the tackle.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end.
Score, Chargers.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Chargers, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the New Do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long,
I'm reporting you.
For what?
Fuck, nigga.
Bro. Justin Herbert is just naturally inaccurate. I swear to God. Bro, I threw a nice-ass little lead pass to the running back. This nigga overthrew it. I said, yeah, that's why he throwing these picks. It ain't me. It's this nigga. Naturally inaccurate, bro.
I'm like, bro, what the fuck?
But bro was running the ball with Alvin Kamara, though.
Hey, what?
But I ain't gonna lie to you. I wouldn't even trip when he running with Alvin Kamara. I was like, Alvin Kamara ain't gonna outrun nobody. I ain't tripping, so.
Nigga, I saw that one time. Yo ass seen Malcolm Jenkins, nigga. Oh,
well, ain't gonna. Bro,
nigga,
I said, I knew you got some slow DB. I'm like, is that Malcolm Jenkins' ass? I said, I don't give a fuck. I'm throwing that bitch. I really couldn't even throw the ball, though, the first half, because I wasn't really trying to.
Yeah, I was like, oh, shit, he ain't gonna get his yard. And then that nigga turned up and said, hey, nigga.
I let Eckler eat.
You and fuck you and Rico, nigga. Ain't no fucking, bro. Hey, man, nah.
Hey, I had to let Eckler eat, bro. I realized, bro,
sure.
like, I'm a passer, but shit, I need my boy Eckler to go off so I can open it up. It's a lot easier.
That boy ran that ball.
Man, what? Under 10 carries, you know, hey, that's right there. I don't run the ball like that. So the fact he got 152?
Yeah, that look like my stats.
Shit, because I don't run the ball. But I told you I averaged 30 yards a carry. Oh, I said a carry. Hell, and I averaged 30 yards a game. I don't run the ball, but shit, he was eating. Scotty Miller came in, did his little thug nizzle.
Man, this nigga, I'm like, bro, what the fuck?
Rico did his thing. I ain't get my boy Davis involved because he had Marshawn Lattimore on him.
Yeah.
So I was like, fuck that. You just ain't going to get the ball. Tough luck. But I'm going to switch my defensive playbook.
Too much speed, nigga. Fuck.
I got too much speed to have this inaccurate-ass QB, boy.
Hey, nah. Well, if you don't want him, I'll take him.
Shit. I already told you I'm trying to jump up on. I see that 6'5" in the draft. I ain't never seen a 6'5" QB and let that nigga have 88 speed.
What?
But yeah, I'm gonna have to switch my defense up, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I can't run my 46 no more. It's alright, but it ain't there. Especially with the personnel I got. These niggas ain't trying to make no plays.
Oh, the Mitchell. Oh, I just seen that at Mitchell.